checking in now with weather impacts and, of course, looking ahead deep into the weekend.
Yeah, you know, we're watching this happen to the west tonight. Severe weather ongoing right now. I got tornado emergencies. Look at all the watches and warnings. So all the red is our tornado watches, which mean conditions are favorable for tornado. But all those pink polygons, those are ongoing tornado warnings right now. Now, it's 11:16 Eastern time, but it's 10:16 Central time. So these are happening late at night. And so they're heading towards the Mississippi River right now. That whole system's going to be heading our way tomorrow. It will shift to the southeast tomorrow to areas of Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and Louisiana. That's where we're going to see a big outbreak tomorrow, and probably even more tornadoes. This is a little bit riper environment because the Gulf of America down here is going to bring in some moisture, which is going to produce much more instability for areas down in the deep south. And eventually all of this moisture heads into the Carolinas as we go into Sunday morning. That sets the stage for widespread showers and storms in the morning only before they move out. So tornado chances, again, this is a look at the tornado chances as we go through Saturday. Again, 40, maybe 35–40% chance of tornadoes in the area in purple. That is going to be a high risk tomorrow, an extreme high risk for tornadoes. As they get closer to us, they will weaken slightly, but then we're still going to see that risk around. So your weather impacts, strong winds, isolated tornadoes for Sunday morning. Make sure you have a plan. Where are you going to go in the house? Do you have a safe spot to go? Charge all of your devices. We're going to have several ways to get warnings, at least 3 of them. That includes your phone, social media, us watching us online, or weather radio, or family and friends can be another way to get those warnings. So these are the rotational tracks. That's where the tornadoes are tonight. Tomorrow you'll see them going through the mid-south and the deep south. They'll be heading towards the Carolinas Sunday morning. So this is midnight, moving into northern Georgia, southwestern part of North Carolina. As they get closer, they weaken. There's not as many. So that's at least a good sign that we're not going to see quite the outbreak here that we're going to see to our west. But still, this is going to happen on Sunday morning when a lot of folks are going to church, and you need to stay weather aware through the entire weekend. So tomorrow, no issues, maybe a passing shower, but nothing severe. We're not expecting storms during the day or even the evening. It's after midnight. Look at this line. This is arriving early Sunday morning. There could be several waves, and embedded in here, we could have tornado warnings with straight line winds as the whole system moves through, eventually pushing into eastern North Carolina in the afternoon. It will be much better by the afternoon hours. Our number one threat right now is going to be wind, but tornado risk is increasing just a little bit. Definitely still in the low range, but kind of that high end of the lower range. So remember the difference between a watch and a warning. We always show you this graphic to keep you informed. When we have the ingredients for something, we have a watch. So if the ingredients are there for tornadoes on Sunday, there'll be a tornado watch. Once we spot a tornado, either on radar or a trained spotter, it'll become a warning. So that will help you understand that process. Also, before we get to Sunday, good idea to look in the house. Where am I going to go? Have that plan. Centralized room. It doesn't always have to be an enclosed room. It could be a hallway, closet, under the stairs, a pantry, a half bath. Anything that's in the middle of the house, away from outside walls and windows, and on the lowest floor of your house. So breaking down that timing again, yeah, it's all in the morning, but could linger until about noontime on Sunday. So please stay weather aware as we get to the Sunday morning and the later half of the weekend. Tomorrow, maybe a sprinkle, but most of the day is going to be cloudy. All the storm chances are on Sunday morning. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. You see the reason why. Sunday morning, want you to stay aware for those storms. We'll look at the 10-day forecast, and things really do calm down once we get past Sunday into early and mid next week.